Modane is a commune in the Savoie department in the Rhône-Alpes region in southeastern France. The commune is in the Maurienne Valley, and it also belongs to the Vanoise National Park. It was part of the Kingdom of Sardinia until the Treaty of Turin in 1860. Geography. Location. The commune of Modane is located in the Alps in the department of Savoie between the Vanoise Massif to the north and between the Massif du Mont Cenis and the Massif des Cerces to the south. Crossed by the Arc River, it extends to the doors of the Haute Maurienne. The issue of the attachment or not of Modane in the Maurienne Valley or Haute Maurienne differs depending on the disciplines of economics, geography or geology. For economists, Modane is attached to Haute Maurienne, arguing that the city has a very strong influence on the villages of Haute Maurienne, through economic and administrative infrastructure such as shopping centers, schools of the railway station for example. However, for the great majority of analysts, Modane is a commune attached to the middle part of this valley, both by the relief and by the industrial history of this sector. With an area of 7,104 acres, the commune extends along a north-south axis on both sides of the valley. To the north, Modane is bounded by the Roc des Saints-Pères and the Aiguille de Peclet and the Dôme de Polset. To the south, also from west to east, these are the Refuge du Mont Thabor, the Cime de la Planète, the Point du Fréjus and the Cime du Grand Vallon, which delimit the neighboring communes of Modane and Italy. The Modane territory extends in a particular form. Indeed, a relatively short east-west width on the north side of the valley between the peaks is much larger on the south side from the south shore of the Crater peaks. From north to south, the municipality extends, however, over a length of around 15 kilometers. In Vanoise, the town is dominated by the Dent Paraquet at 3,697 meters, the Point de l'Echelle at 3,427 meters, the Rateau de Horsoir at 3,117 meters, the Aiguille d'Oran at 3,039 meters, the Dôme de Polset at 3,566 meters of the Point Arcute at 3,374 meters. To the south stand the Point de Loncote at 3,100 meters, the Aiguille de Scolet at 3,508 meters, the Belplénière at 3,076 meters, the Point d'Arondaz at 2,937 meters and also the Point du Fréjus at 2,934 meters. These peaks, however, leave easy passages, particularly frequented during summer by hiking tourists either to the Tarentaise Valley or to Italy. In addition, some welcome ski resorts located within walking distance of the town, among which are Ossoir, Le Normand and Val Fréjus. Neighboring communes. The commune of Modane is bordered by 9 other communes in France, besides its southern limit marked by the Franco-Italian border. To the west, Modane mainly borders Saint-André and Fourneau, but also to the southwest, Frigny, Aurel, and Neviche in the neighboring department of Hautes-Alpes. To the north, in the Vanoise National Park, the bordering communes are Saint-Martin-de-Belleville to the northwest, with Les Allues and Pralognan-le-Vanoise to the northeast. To the east lies Villard-en-Bourget, with Avrieux to the southeast. Routes and transportation roads. The commune is at the French end of the Fréjus Road Tunnel, one of the major transalpine road crossings, along with the Mont Blanc Tunnel, linking France and Italy. Out of the tunnel, the A43 autoroute begins and which leads to Chambéry-en-Lyon, also passes on the heights of the commune. In addition, the D1007 2006. An important route coming from Chambéry also passes through Modane before continuing up to the Col du Mont-Cenis and the Italian border. The road is also the main axis of the commune, which it crosses through the full length of the centre. However, it has several street names including, from west to east, Avenue de la Liberté, Rue de la République, Avenue Jean Jaurès and the Cours Aristide Briand. Railway. The commune of Modane is home to an international railway station, the Gare de Modane, in which receives trains from Turin in Italy, through the Fréjus rail tunnel, and with trains to Chambéry, as well as the TGV on the Milan to Paris route. The whole of the French part of the line is owned by the RERQ Ferré de France. The upstream network is managed by Rete Ferroviaria Italiana, Society of FS, the lower part and the station being under the management of the SNCF. There is therefore an electrical disconnection and signalling changes upstream. The railway line serving Modane is the Maurienne line, or its official name the Line de Coulommiers-Modane. It marks the territory of the commune of Modane, looping 180 degrees between its exit from the station and its entry into the Fréjus tunnel. Urbanism. Rue de Chavière, a survivor street of the misfortunes of the city, where you can still notice some houses with half-engaged spiral staircases. The Le Paquia quarter, the last historic quarter of the town, composed of traditional houses grouped around the parish church. Toponymy. The modern spelling Modane is not attested before circa 1700. Previously, there were Amaldane, Amaldanus. The initial vowel has therefore fallen from use. The word could come from a proper name, that of the keeper of a manor, Amaldanes, mentioned in a cartulary of the 12th century. History. In 1871, following the opening of the Mont-Cenis rail tunnel, Modane quickly became a border city. The Italian journey began between Italian immigration and transit trade, and the population increased significantly. However, the increasingly strained relations between France and Italy lead to the construction in 1885 of the Fort du Repleton, an interdiction fort to monitor the entrance of the tunnel. During World War II, the city was bombed on 17 September 1943 by Allied aircraft. The objective of the bombing was the station, an important center of transit between France and Italy. The bombing caused 60 victims and 100 houses were destroyed. A second bombing took place on the night of 10-11 November 1943, killing 5 civilians. In 1969, the city turned to tourism. A chairlift departing from Fornwix and joining the hamlet of Charmerix on the commune of Modane, at 1,550 meters altitude, was indeed created. Like the Darandaz Snow Stadium, allowing skiing at 1,550 to 2,500 meters altitude. In 1983, the promoter of teens, Pierre Schnabelin, created a new station from Darandaz. It built the estate on the hamlet, 2 cable cars of 1,550 to 2,737 meters, joining the top of Punta Bagna. A new international ski resort was created, Val Fréjus. Between 1983 and 2008, the station evolved to have 7,000 tourist beds. Politics and administration. Political trends and outcomes. 2014 municipal elections in Savoie. List of mayors. Twinning. Modane is twinned with Bardonecchia, Italy since the 1980s. Omden, Germany since 2000. Population and society. Demography. In 2012, the commune had 3,345 inhabitants. The evolution of the number of inhabitants is known through the population censuses carried out in the town since 1793. For the 21st century, communes with less than 10,000 population have real censuses held every 5 years, unlike other communes that have a sample survey each year. Education, daycare, haute garderie, les petits pousses. After-school daycare of the schools of Modane, schools, Paul Bert Kindergarten School, Jules Ferry Elementary School, College, Le Vanoise College, Economy, Employment, Business and Shops. The French Society of the Fréjus Road Tunnel, whose head office is located on the platform of the tunnel in Modane. In addition to the road tunnel, manages all of the Maurienne autoroute. The Modane Underground Laboratory, Center of Basic Research of the IN2P3 and the CEA, located in the middle of the Fréjus Road Tunnel. Headquarters of the Jacquemus International Transport Company, founded in 1955. The company saw its fleet of vehicles very strongly affected by the mudslide at Saint-Antoine in 1987. It had 16 trucks and during the mudslide, it lost 13. The company now has 5 branches: Modane, Saint-Arire-Coutem, de Maurienne, Montmélian, Corbis, and Poisson. The transport capacity is 233 vehicles, recent semi-trailers and trailer trucks, operated as a family business accompanied by 320 employees. The Alberta National Training Centre of the Red Cross. SNCF Border Station of Modane. Wind Tunnel of Modane, ONERA, the largest in the world. This wind tunnel, where many civil and military aircraft have been tested, mainly employs technicians and a few researchers. Actually located administratively on the commune of Avrilleux, it will be closed if nothing is done to secure its soil, while a renewed interest for wind tunnel testing is emerging in the world. There are yet imperfect digital models. From 1885 to 1993, the paper mill of the group Matissiere Rhône-Alpes Forest, harnessing the power of the arc at the entrance of Fourneau, provides work for many people of Modane. The Grenoble paper makers of the Matissiere family gave the name to the current namesake shopping area. Tourism in 2014. The capacity of the commune, estimated by the organization of Savoie Mont Blanc, is 7,849 tourist beds in 870 establishments. The Val Fréjus ski station concentrates most of these beds and structures. The accommodation of the commune is as follows: 139 furnished, 8 apartment hotels, 5 hotels, an outdoors facility, 1 holiday village and 1 gîte or overnight gîte. Sport. The Tour de France cycling race came to Modane, starting stage 19 there. In 2011, Modane is due to welcome the return of the race during the 2015 Tour de France, for the start of stage 20, the penultimate stage, on the 25th of July. Local culture and heritage, places and monuments. The fountain in front of the town hall is listed as an historical monument. It dates from 1572. The Leaning House. The Leaning House is located on the road of Modane to Val Fréjus, formerly known as La Poudrière. It was used to shelter a stock of powder intended to destroy the tunnel in the event of war. The house was made of dry stone. In 1939, it was overcome by the construction of a concrete blockhouse. In 1944, the Germans dynamited the railway tunnel and the dry stone house collapsed. The blockhouse flew 30 meters and on falling, sank into the ground while remaining intact. When one enters, one easily loses balance, because it is tilted at 2 angles. It is the most visited monument of the Savoie. The Leaning House is part of the Association of the Saint-Gobain Fort Museum. It belongs to the Army, SNCF and the commune of Modane. The Fort du Repleton was built to defend the entrance of the railway tunnel at the end of the 19th century. This Ecuta Rivieres type fort cannot be visited. The walk departing from Loutraz is worthwhile as one can see the illuminations of the fort at night. The monumental entrance of the Fréjus rail tunnel was built during the first breakthrough of the Alps between 1857 and 1871. This former entrance of the Fréjus rail tunnel is situated on the road linking Modane to Val Fréjus. The Saint-Jacques Chapel, a unique Baroque building of the town. This small Romanesque chapel, in its construction, has been completely restored. Visits are on request from the Association for the Restoration of the Chapel. The parish church, a testimony of reconstruction, it is due to the architect and also author of the best-known church of the Plateau d'Arcy. Only the bell tower of this building predates World War II, the rest having been destroyed during bombings. The Fort of St. Gobain, a structure of the Maginot Line built in 1933 to protect the National Road and Railway. Modane internment camp, 539th group of foreign workers in 1940. Museums. The Museo Bar, through 4 reconstructions of cafes from different eras ranging from 1880 to 1935. The Museo Bar traces and brings to life the history of Modane and Fourneau. Trompe-l'œil, music of pianolas, testimonies and especially images are illustrations of this extraordinary story. The Rizieri des Alpes, a rice mill, an historical monument and labeled as heritage of the 20th century. It was the function of this Greek temple, in the middle of the city on the edge of the arc. To view in passing, this building is included in the supplementary inventory of historical monuments, now converted into an exhibition center for the future Lyon-Turin link. Carré Sciences, an interactive space of 120 square meters dedicated to scientific culture, with the emanation to the general public of the Modane Underground Laboratory of the CNRS. Personalities linked to the commune. Adrian Baden, engineer and leader of the aluminium conglomerate Pecini during the years before World War I. Aurel Ramat, typographer and grammarian, born in 1926 in Modane. Fabrice Melchiot, playwright, born in Modane in 1972. Heraldry. Bibliography. Burgon, Virginie. Découvrir le patrimoine naturel de Modane. Découvrir le patrimoine naturel de Chambéry, Parc National de la Vanoise. ISBN 2-90161726-3.